We're with the 2009 Miss America, Katie Stam, the very first Miss America from the great state of Indiana. Congratulations on that, first of all.
Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit, before we get to why you're actually here at the Elkhart County 4-H Fair, tell us a little bit about, you are the first Miss America from Indiana. That's got to be a heck of an honor for you.
It's very surreal. I still don't think that it's completely hit me yet, even 6 months into it. The pageant has been around since 1921, 88 years, and we've never had a Miss Indiana become Miss America. We've come very close. We've had, I think, 4 or 5 first runner-ups, and so it's very, very exciting to be the very first one. I know that it was about time that we brought this kind of recognition back to our state, and hopefully we can do some really great things with it.
Well, you've been Miss America about 6 months now, and well, you've been competing in the pageants since you said you were 15.
That's right.
And my gosh, your life has got to be such a whirlwind in the last 6 months. Tell us a little bit about how that happened.
Sure. Well, whirlwind I don't think is even the right term, because it's just even so much more. I mean, it's a full-blown tornado. I've been traveling about 20,000 miles every single month. I change locations every 18 to 36 hours. I live out of 2 suitcases, and I get to meet some of the most amazing people and do some of the most incredible things, and I absolutely love what I do. It's quite a ride, but it's always so incredibly special to come back to Indiana, and especially to work with the Dairy Council and be a part of the farming community again, and really help promote that, and hopefully bring some new life to it.
Yeah, this has to be a big change for you. You said you just came from San Diego, and now you're here with some cows in the background.
That's right.
And well, tell us a little bit about why being a spokesperson for the American Dairy Association and the exhibit here at the Elkhart County 4-H Fair is near and dear to your heart.
Well, it's very near and dear to my heart because it's the essence of who I am. I grew up on a dairy farm. My grandparents were dairy farmers. My parents were dairy farmers, and it was my lifestyle growing up. I give so much credit to who I am today because of my background, and this is life. This is the real life. This is the good life, in my opinion. Farming is such an incredible lifestyle. I'm sad to see that it's really dying. Unfortunately, my family even had to sell out about 8 or 9 years ago because it's just. You can't make a living off of it anymore, and my grandpa was getting really sick, so it was just becoming too much of a burden almost. So unfortunately it's not our way of life anymore, but it's still a tradition that we love to keep strong, and being the spokesperson for the Dairy Council is amazing because it's my way of giving back to the farming community.
Now tell folks what they can expect to see out here at the Elkhart County 4-H Fair with the exhibit that you're representing here.
Well, the Miracle of Life exhibit is so fantastic because it's really giving a lot of families an experience that they never have gotten to see, is being able to see a calf being born. It's something, like I said, not very many people get to experience. So if you come out here, they're actually going to make announcements of when a birthing is going to happen. You can come over to the exhibit, you can watch it happen. You can see how the mother can care for the child. It truly is so amazing, and it's a wonderful experience to be able to experience that new life, the nurturing process of it all, and hopefully a lot of people will just get a lot of education, will gain a lot more knowledge about the farming community and what we do for our animals. Also, there are plenty of other exhibits that people can come out and see if this is not something that they're interested in, although I do encourage people to come out and see this, even if they are a little hesitant. Of course, go through the dairy barns where the 4-Hers are holding their calves before they show them. Go look at them, go and feel the cow, go touch the cow, of course with permission. We don't want anybody to get hurt. Go touch the cow, get to feel the cow, get to know the cow, get to know the family, the farmers. Just really try to take it all in, become more educated about this lifestyle, because it truly is a very special one.
You had a young supporter out here ask you a question a little while ago, and I got to ask the same thing. How does a farm girl from Seymour, Indiana become Miss America? How does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know. I ask myself that question all the time, but again, it just goes to show you that anything is possible, but not without hard work, dedication, passion, good decision making. All of those things compiled into one can make all of your dreams come true. It just goes to show you that I think it's very important that people can see Miss America as not this girl who grew up in the city, who wears designer clothing, and that wasn't me. I grew up on a farm taking care of dairy cattle. I wore hand-me-downs. I showed my cows at the fair, you know. I helped milk them. I helped care for them. That was me. That was my lifestyle. It's important for girls to see it doesn't matter what background you come from. It doesn't matter who you are, who your parents are, how much or how little you have. You can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. That's what I did, and look where I am today.
Now, before Miss America was crowned upon you, you attended the University of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Now that you're Miss America, obviously, or maybe not so obviously, has studies been postponed until the end of your reign?
Studies are postponed. Traveling 20,000 miles every month really takes me away from being able to do my studies, but it's a blessing because school is so important, that education is so important, and my experiences as Miss America is so important. If to put those together, I couldn't do both successfully. I could do both, but not successfully. And I think it's important to be realistic about experiences like that. Whenever I was crowned Miss America, I understood I cannot give myself fully to my studies, so I'm going to postpone them. You can always go back to school. That's a beautiful thing about education, is you're never too old to go back to school. I have 1 semester left of school, so it's going to be pretty easy for me to finish up as soon as this year is over. But I can officially say I did everything I could while I was Miss America. I didn't let anything distract me from that. And when I go to school, I can say I did a really great job. I took in everything I could. I didn't let anything distract me from that.
And what do you intend to do after the reign? Obviously, I would hope for your sake, with all the travel, take a vacation. But after that, what's next for Miss America, Katie Stam?
It's so funny. Vacation. Vacation for me from now on is going to have a totally different meaning. Vacation is going to be staying at home in your own bed, putting your clothes in drawers, not even setting foot in an airport, not setting foot in a restaurant. I mean, a vacation is going to be home sweet home for me. So yes, as soon as my reign is over, I pass on the title on January 30th, and I'll be coming home on the 31st into my new home, wherever that might be, and in Indiana, but don't know where exactly. And I'm going to take a month off of everything. I'm going to catch up on some rest. I'm going to reconnect with friends and family, and then we'll move on from there.
And real quick, being from Seymour, I assume that you're best buds with John Mellencamp.
Oh yeah. We call each other all the time, you know, we're best buds. I've actually never gotten to meet him. Growing up, I was best friends with his niece, and his sisters actually married my cousins, but we are not related. So his family and my family are related, but he and I are not. So yeah, I mean, lots of different connections to John Mellencamp. I've actually been to his house in Bloomington, but I've never gotten to meet the man.
Okay, we'll try to set something up for you. You know, one of our morning guys, Jack Reichert, went to school with Mellencamp. Yeah, he was able to jam. Well, he passed up on jamming with him to go on a date, and that didn't really work out. So anyway, but Katie, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations. Welcome home.
Thank you.
And best of luck to you in your future.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.